Alright, so we got the lights off, the beer up. Unfortunately, the air conditioning also off, but we'll deal. You could say it's hot as hell in here.
Control every time he makes a mess.
Right. You're the control. And if that fails, I'm the damage.
If that's what it takes, the trooper is gonna start doing things our way.
Whatever you say, Counselor.
Oh, we're gonna give our exposition all gruff and vague-like and then drop one name. I bet you're really curious who that Patruger guy is. Not a very talkative fellow. Alright.
I gotta get out of here.
What was that?
I'm getting off this rock.
Oh.
You should too.
Well, I mean, I just got here, so, you know.
Welcome to Mars, Marine.
Thank you. Everyone here is so nice. I'm committing the mortal sin of playing Doom on a console. Because I was already on my couch. Vague exposition, vague exposition, vague exposition. That was ominous. It was played by what's-his-face? Carl Urban. Carl Urban plays me in the movie. Sergeant Kelly!
Very sweet time, Marine.
You have a girl's name?
Find him, bring him back. We're not hurting. Now move out.
Everyone in this damn space station speaks like they know they're delivering, like, foreshadowy exposition. Like, oh man, just you wait, something big's gonna happen. Like, we all know it's about to happen, right? Right, guy? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh. This should just be the game. Gonna be doing this for a while. I'm gonna cut here. I must have been like 5 years old when I first played Doom. I don't actually remember. It was my dad decided, hey, I got Doom running on this computer, and if you put on a mod to get rid of all the guns, and you put on another mod to make all the enemies into Barney characters, it's basically a kid's game. Ooh, Tinder match. Let's check it out and not say anything to her. As per usual.
Most unexciting place on Mars. I'm gonna need you to
Again, foreshadowing. Everyone on this damn station is just foreshadowing. Yes, we're playing the HD remake. Note the gun and the flashlight at the same time. Yeah, there's something about watching a pixelated Barney get gibleted that you don't forget anytime soon. Atmosphere. I mean, atmosphere is important. Do you know why the restaurant on the moon failed? Because it had no atmosphere. Good thing I have a flashlight that I can hold at the same time as my gun, otherwise I'd feel much more threatened. See, I complain, but this is how you do it. I just started up Modern Warfare 3 for like a lark, however you British people say it. Just for fun today. It literally just, it dumps you in the middle of explosions. It's like, hey, boom. This is going to be the next 6 hours. Just going to be this. Just nothing but this. This is how you build tension. It's been what? 15 minutes? And nothing yet. Because let me tell you, when something finally does happen, it's going to be scary as balls. Yeah.
No, please. You must let me get this communication out. They have to be warned while there is still time. I can't let... I don't know what I've seen.
I'm not rushing you, buddy.
The devil is real. I know. I built his cage.
Well, that was ominous.
God!
Oh, you did a crappy job of building that goddamn cage, didn't you? You are terrible at your job. Shit. See, that's what I'm talking about. Scary.
An unknown enemy force. Fall back to Marine HQ to regroup.
You don't have to tell me twice. Alright. Other miscellaneous game design quibble. Sound design. If you got crappy sound design, you just the guns don't feel right. I don't care how much damage they do. I don't care about ragdolling or gibleting. If I pull the trigger and it does this, that wimpy little kind of sound, it just doesn't feel like it's a thing. And Doom's not bad at this. I will thank you to remember the super shotgun from Doom 2. Felt like a fucking gun. This feels like a airsoft pistol. That's why I never got into Halo 3. That's a lie. I totally got into Halo 3. That's my least favorite part about Halo 3. The assault rifle felt like it was just like a playing card in a spoke. And forget about ODST. Because that silent submachine gun thing, I get that it's silenced, but by the same token, that thing did not feel like I was doing anything. Also, this is the problem with a PDA-centric security system. I just picked up that guy's PDA, and now I can go anywhere he's authorized to. And apparently, people on this space station just leave their PDAs lying out everywhere. It's like a System Shock thing. And it's just such a weird way to do exposition. Doom traditionally has never cared about exposition. Doom has always been about just blowing the goddamn shit out of things. Cuss words. And it's just so stilted. I don't understand why games feel the need to do this. It makes sense in a horror game, I guess, if you were really going for that angle. It's like in your System Shocks, your Bioshocks. I guess it kind of makes sense. But then you've got it in, like, I'll link to this video, but say a Let's Play I did recently in the Quantum of Solace video game, which is basically Call of Duty James Bond Edition, which isn't saying much because later Call of Duties were basically just James Bond games, but that's an entirely different point. It's a James Bond action game, and you're stopping every, 30 seconds to pick up some guy's cell phone and root through his text messages for, exposition. Oh, hello. Brings me down to an entirely separate point. Doom has never been a horror game, which makes Doom 3 kind of a weird departure. I mean, look at the difference between what they're trying to do in this game and what they're trying to do in Doom 2. Doom 2 is all a game about, feeling powerful. You get these obnoxiously phallic guns, and you got a shit ton of ammo for them, and you've got just enemies everywhere, and ever the twain shall meet. And this is a game about managing your ammo, about watching out for threats in the dark. Quite frankly, it's a game that feels like you're supposed to be more threatened. Which, of course, is mitigated by the fact that they left in your 12,000 guns. And ammo is not as scarce as the game likes to pretend it is. It's just weird is what I'm saying. I love this game to death. But it's the only Doom game so far that's been a horror game. It's kind of an irrelevant tangent. Oh, Jesus. Although it's also weirdly not scary. It definitely has its jump scares, and it's not unatmospheric. But I think the problem is just there are certain elements of Doom canon that come with just being a Doom game. You gotta have oh, it's that guy. Oh, shit. I've been talking and I've not been watching my health. You're not facing down your personal demons. You're not dealing with your child's suicide. I hope this is the right save. Oh. Yee. Alright. So we're back here. The most interesting juxtaposition of this game really comes from the fact that it is kind of it's a not horror game mixed with like horror game tropes. Because like Doom has it traditionally has that like early 90s shooter thing going for it, where you are just this you're a guy with a whole bunch of guns and you're mowing people down. And it's hard to feel threatened when you're that guy. And Doom 3's in this weird place where it's trying to both have its cake and eat it too. If I had a better metaphor for that, I'd use it. It's trying to have all of your traditional Doom stuff, your shotguns, your BFGs, your chain guns, your ammo, your blood everywhere. And it's also trying to have your, scary jump scare horror movie thing going for it. It's like, it's basically Alien, but if John Rambo was Sigourney Weaver, I guess. Like a horror game where all the threat is just sucked out. Because you are a guy with a whole bunch of guns who can tank an incredibly large amount of damage. And your enemies are all incredibly susceptible to normal, regular bullets. Which is convenient, because that's a thing you have a lot of. Yeah, I knew that guy was there. I mean, I've heard it said that Painkiller would have been a better Doom 3, which makes a lot of sense. Problem is, it's just not scary. It's not a scary game. Jump scares are effective when they're actually threatening. When the thing jumping out at you is like a holy shit, that thing is going to kill me and there's nothing I can do about it sort of thing. And that starts to fall apart when your immediate response to a jump scare is, oh right, I got this shotgun. And that shotgun is a perfectly reasonable way to attack whatever's attacking you. You could flicker the lights all you want. You could jump out at me. Oh shit. And at no point does that feel like an invalid option. See, that should have been scarier. If I was playing Amnesia, that would be fucking terrifying. But I'm playing Doom, and I got my standard Doom shotgun, and threat gone. Oh, this game is fun as hell. But it is not the horror game that it likes to think it is. And that's all I have to say about that. And then it goes from a game about disempowerment, which would be your horror game, to a game about empowerment, which is your standard action shooter game. Which is fine. It's what it does. It's what they do well. That and make their games look fucking beautiful. See, that's its tragic flaw. They're really, really good at game mechanics and game tech. So they can't write for shit. And that's why this game is so disjointed, why all of its mechanics just don't fit with the tone it's trying to present. But the problem is id can do horror lighting really well because they're really, really good at graphics. They can do... What the hell is shooting me? They can make these terrifying atmospheres. They can make these flickery lights. They can make this viscerally fun gameplay. But they can't work that into a coherent narrative. And that's always been its problem. And it's always the thing you gotta take with a grain of salt. I guess? Is that the expression? I'll probably do Rage another time, because it covers a lot of the same things I'm talking about here. The point is, I love this game. And maybe we'll even go back and do... Maybe we'll even go back and do one of the other Dooms. I can show you what I'm talking about. Yeah, you know what? I really want to go play Doom 2 right now.